Okay, when I released my album, A Story by Some Aliens, I did a bunch of research on distribution services. So this video is going to tell you all about the distribution services that are out there, which one you should use, which one I ended up going with. It will give you an overview of kind of the music royalties scene so that you can learn what royalties and revenue streams are out there for indie musicians, how to get your music out there, and then how to collect the most money. So let's get started. Okay guys, so I'm making this video and there's an accompanying article that you can click down below in the description because when I was doing research, I felt that the information was very scattered and some of it was even misleading. So first off, a lot of the comparison articles of the various distribution services out there kind of focused on the price of the distribution services, and my opinion is the initial price of the distribution services is a bit of a drop in the bucket if you're trying to go for something big. You know, you really want to look at the percentages that they collect on the back end. You want to look at what services they provide, what royalties they collect for you. So in this video, what we're going to do is we're going to actually compare the two most popular distribution services for indie musicians, and that is CDbaby and DistroKid. So if you want the quick and easy, the option I went with for my artist name, Newmark, was DistroKid, and I paired it with Songtrust. The reason for that is because DistroKid takes no cut on the back end from the money that you earn from streaming services like Spotify and iTunes, etc. Now, there's actually a lot more to it than that, and I suggest you stick around for the rest of the video because not only will you learn kind of which service might be better for your situation, you're actually going to learn a decent amount about the music business and all the royalties that are out there. I didn't know a lot of this stuff. I did a bunch of research. It was super interesting. It makes me feel more confident about moving forward in the music game because I know what is out there. So if you just want to get started now with DistroKid and Songtrust, I have some links in the description with discounts. But if you want to learn a little bit more about the music industry and maybe see if CDbaby is a better option for you and your release plan, stick around for the rest of this video. Okay guys, after trying to edit my ramble on all of this information that I made earlier today, I figured that the best way to organize all the different prices and royalty streams and organizations that you need to sign up for was to make some sort of grid and walk you through it. So this is kind of the music royalty collection services and their various commissions. On the left, you'll see all the different music royalties, then some prices for those organizations, and up top, you'll see the organizations and the royalties they collect. Anything in green is what I went with for my album release on Newmark. You'll see that what I did is I paired DistroKid with Songtrust. DistroKid and Songtrust essentially take the place of what CDbaby can do. So stick with me. Okay, so first let's start with digital sales and downloads. That's basically what Spotify, Apple, Google, all those stores pay you. In my mind, that's probably your biggest source of at least digital revenue from your music as an indie musician. And CDbaby takes a 9% cut of that, and DistroKid doesn't take a cut. And that right there is basically why I went with DistroKid over CDbaby, because that 9% cut to me could add up to quite a bit more if your music really takes off. Say you made, $10,000 that year, you'd be giving up $900 to CDbaby. So that's why I don't worry too much about the upfront pricing, but there are some things with the upfront pricing that you need to be aware of. But the main difference is that CDbaby, you pay per upload. So you pay every time you upload a single or every time you upload an album. With DistroKid, you pay a yearly fee and you can upload as much as you want. Now there are downsides and upsides to both of these models. The upside for CDbaby is if you don't plan to release a lot of music, it's cheaper just to pay for one, single or one album to be uploaded, and then it's up there forever. With DistroKid, you actually have to keep paying your yearly fee or they take down your music. That's a bit annoying because you feel locked in, but you can always change distributors later, or you could just decide to take it down so you're not truly locked in. They both have kind of standard and then pro services. If you're going with CDbaby, you certainly want to do the pro service because the pro service includes their admin publishing. If you're going with DistroKid, they offer this $19.99 a year option, but the truth is you're going to want the Musician Plus plan because it allows you to schedule releases and get a lot more analytics, and you're also going to want to do all these add-ons like being able to ask Siri, what song is this, and your song will show up. You're going to want to do Store Maximizer and all this other stuff. So DistroKid comes out, at least the options I chose, it came out to more about like $55 a year. CDbaby, it's about $50-ish to upload an album. So again, the upfront pricing is pretty close, and the upfront pricing is pretty negligible because what we're going for here is a big launch. So okay, we have the digital sales and downloads. We see that DistroKid clearly wins in that. Then after that, there's something called mechanical royalties, and mechanical royalties go to songwriters. A lot of this was set up back in the day when the music business was very different. You had your songwriters that were under the publishing houses, and you had your artists, and that still exists today, but a lot of us are, bedroom musicians that were recording in our own home, and we are the songwriter and we are the artist. So if you're the songwriter and the artist and all you're doing is throwing your songs up there on DistroKid, you're not collecting your mechanical royalties. So I recommend that you do collect your mechanical royalties. DistroKid doesn't have a service to do that. CDbaby does, as long as you go with the pro tier. So that would maybe make me go with CDbaby, but what you can do is you can do DistroKid and you compare it with SongTrust, which has a $100 one-time setup fee, and then that's it, and it will collect your mechanical royalties. And on top of that, it actually has the cheapest rate to collect your YouTube monetization royalties. So what that means is if someone, not even just you, uses your song in a YouTube video, they'll go out there and collect that for you. CDbaby and DistroKid can collect that as well, but you'll see SongTrust only takes a 15% collection rate. So to sum up kind of the DistroKid CDbaby section, the awesome thing about CDbaby is you pay once and then your music is up there forever, and it houses everything under one roof. So you can get your mechanical royalties, your digital sales and downloads, and your YouTube monetization all just, right there covered under CDbaby. With DistroKid though, they give you the full amount of your digital sales and downloads. Then you have to pair them with SongTrust, which takes 15% of your mechanical royalties, just like CDbaby also takes 15% of your mechanical royalties. And then SongTrust only takes 15% of your YouTube monetization compared to the 20% of DistroKid or the 30% of CDbaby. So overall, DistroKid and SongTrust are, the cheapest option, but they are two companies instead of one. So pick which one you want. I have links in the description. I have promo codes for a few of the services. Check that out. But now, before we completely close out this video, I just want to make you aware of two other royalties out there that you could be collecting and perhaps you're missing out on. One is performance rights royalties, and that's basically anytime your song is performed in a public setting. So let's say it's played at a venue, or it's played over the radio in a coffee shop, on the radio, etc. That is by performance rights organizations. There's a few of those. The biggest ones are BMI and ASCAP. I am a member of BMI. It's free to set up. ASCAP is $50. I'm sure there's pros and cons. I'm not going to dive deep into those, but I'm a BMI member. It's easy. You sign up, you register your songs with them, and then you're going to start collecting your performance rights royalties. So you must sign up to collect those. It doesn't matter if you go with CDbaby or DistroKid. And then the next thing is called non-interactive streaming royalties. And what that basically means is it's still like digital streams, kind of like Spotify, except for it's where the user can't pick the song. So essentially it seems it's only satellite radio, so like Sirius XM radio, because it's a digital stream, but the user isn't going through and selecting which song to play. And the only organization that collects those is an organization called SoundExchange, which is free to sign up for. It takes about 10 minutes. Do that, and then you'll start collecting your non-interactive streaming royalties as well. So there you go. In summation, for my music career, I picked the DistroKid SongTrust combination over the CDbaby. And then on top of that, no matter which one you pick, CDbaby or DistroKid, you should sign up with a performance rights organization. I went with BMI, and you should sign up with SoundExchange to get that Sirius XM money if you happen to get played on satellite radio. I hope this video was helpful. I know this is all a bit complicated. The music industry is kind of notoriously known for being a little bit complicated. It was set up back in the day, but you as an artist, you should know this information. And I put a write-up version of this video, which has a lot more of the information down in the description. There's also the promo codes. If you want to check out my music, I'd really appreciate it. It's called Newmark. I wish you nothing but the best for you and your music and your launch, and I hope it is played all over the radio and I'm hearing it and you do awesome. Okay, thank you so much for watching. Oh, and subscribe to this channel too. Okay, bye guys.